going on? Gonna take a minute and let everybody get in here. I forgot I still had it on private, so let's wait here. What's up, Nick Nixtradamus? Bitcoin down 650. Merry frickin' Christmas. What up, everybody? Man, we've had a hell of a year. Whoa. Got my Mountain Dew. What up, Mr. Chore? Dead Rabbits, Pay the Fool, Sarka, Kelly, you name it. Do the do. Wait a second here. What up, Steven? Appreciate the subscribe. Got to call a buddy here real quick. What's up, Borgle? Want to go on live here and just update a few things. Everybody knows we've been out of the markets, still not doing anything with, hey, what up, InvestNor? There's a gentleman I did the interview with. Give you a wrench. Right, the other day stock market was down and cryptos was up, and now we've got stocks down, cryptos going down. So at the end of the day, everyone does its own thing. We just blame different things on different other events. So stock market, I had said my indicators had got to overbought. I was hoping for a little bit higher for a day or day and a half. Didn't get that, so turning down again. And instead of Bitcoin rallying, Bitcoin's falling. So, but Bitcoin was in a downtrend. So, and appreciate InvestNord. If you want me to come back sometime, update, let me know. Get these markets rocking and rolling. What do we got? Only about 50 in here so far. I didn't have the settings right, so I'll give everybody a few more minutes here. What's up, REI? As everybody knows, oh, and there's Ethereum. Save that. Quickly, Ethereum 45 technometer, not looking too well. Could have a bounce, but we still expect lower prices on still on everything. Looks like Bitcoin's headed to below 9,000, I would think. Appreciate it, John. Appreciate it, Invest. There's 44. So, quick, I mean, we talked about this, but we didn't jump on it. Our trusted technometer gave us a buy, a few really up here at 11,300 or so. But I didn't like the way the spring giveaway test didn't work. Technometer 36, new lows on the OP and force, but again, we're in a correction, so these things are going to act a little bit different. I've been telling everybody we're in a correction. At 12,000, nobody wanted to believe that. There's Bitcoin USD 32.24. OP's not hitting a new low. That's one reason why I didn't get on the 11.2, 11.3 very heavy, because Bitcoin USD didn't give me that. So just gotten friendly really in the last day and a half. But again, we're breaking down. I mean, price volume action really trumps everything else. So. And then the Elliott wave kind of kept me away from jumping on these things. So this morning I did post. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. I did kind of post this thinking that this might be the roadmap. So this is the B wave high I've been looking at. We'll zoom out here in a minute. Random says I've been saying everything. Well, obviously Random is an idiot. So Random, you need to quit saying random shit. So we've got, that's the LA Wave roadmap that I showed this morning. I thought we was finishing up a 4. We did do that. I was calling for a breakdown of 10,000. Again, just eyeballing those things and my guess. So we came down to 10,120 or so. There's 10,088. Anybody in Discord knows I did go along a little bit here around 10,150, about 100 lower than where we're at right now. I'm guessing we're just bouncing. Some short covering could come in. So I don't see anything really. I don't see any reason to be going extremely long here. We'll look at Litecoin in a minute. We sold Litecoin above 99 at 77 and change. I'm not jumping on that one yet. Bitcoin could rally 500 and Litecoin might fall. So I don't know. I'm not comfortable with that. So again, we could fall a little bit more here. I wouldn't mind seeing a break to 10 grand. I probably would maybe nibble a little bit more. But I think we're probably in some violent trading range here, so we might get a chance to sell 10.5, 10.6, maybe buy 10.1 again, sell 10.5, 10.6 again. That's all that I'm thinking here. I've said I was just trying to be cute. I normally don't like to do that, but we have sidestepped a pretty big decline. We are extremely oversold, so I do think we'll get some sideways action here before we go sub 9,000. What up, Outlaw? Yes, I don't know who Random was, but and everybody knows I am not wishy-washy when it comes to calls. That's one thing you won't get from Nick and I. So I mean, there's a short-term count, so just sideways to higher, I think. Litecoin, I don't know about that. Again, we had the 90 buy, 99 sell. Then we had a 91, 92 buy, a 99 sell. I was looking maybe at a 1-2, but I didn't jump on that. So, hate to say it. Everybody on a little Elliott wave count, let's look at this because it's going to look like that we've had an ABC down now. And then this is an ABC back up, which was just a test on upthrust, and then now new lows. So this could be A down B, and we're going to clean up a move down here for the C. This could finally be it. So I think Litecoin down here, if you sold 99, if you're bullish Litecoin, you can buy it back here. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit lower. So a sharp sell-off in Litecoin, maybe jump on that. But again, if Bitcoin's going below 9,000, Litecoin is probably going to keep stepping lower. So I think I don't think you got to get too big of a hurry here. If you go back to the Bitcoin 2-hour chart, we're setting up here at this 10,250. Bring up a different chart. There we go. That's a little cleaner. We had called this all along an ABC rally up that would just be testing the highs. So, I think there's a lot of buying. I've showed other charts. There's not a lot of short selling. Too many longs. So I think everybody ran to 14,000 that sold, that didn't carry the rally from 3,000 to 10.11. I think they bought the 13.1 that we sold live on air. And I think they bought this 12 because you had all the China FOMO. You had everybody was calling this a triangle. That worked not. You don't want to trade anything that the whole world's looking at. What's up, Chris? So, I think we're just getting the first part of disappointment that none of these rallies worked. So, and to really take care of the disappointment, we got to have a break of this 9,000 level. So again, maybe shouldn't have got cute here with a little bit of longs, but again, they're partial longs. I think worst case, we'll get some type of sideways here. Even if we tag down a little bit lower, I think we'll have a quick short covering rally somewhere, or Bitcoin will have a quick 500 up probably. Otherwise, be patient, wait for a 9,000 break, a move down to 8,000. So we've got U.S. stocks down 670. I'm not going to go in much there. I mean, bonds are up big. Obviously, gold and silver's up a little. We've got Square hurting us a little bit. That's one position I got that has been a loser for me. AMD giving back quite a bit of gains. I think that one will still hold up here. I have really no shorts on stocks at the moment. I'd expect more violent sideways. Ethereum technometer I just showed is like 43, 46. I think you got to be really cute to be trading these things. We sold Ethereum a lot higher. The last I had, I know I sold around 223 back when I was worried about everything. And we sold a lot up here when we gave our alt sell when Bitcoin was at 13.1 and 13.5. So we definitely took the lipstick off the pig here. So it looks like we still have lower. So with this wave count I showed here, I mean, the first 5 down here, then we could have a bounce and then another sell-off to below 9 grand. So again, I think we're stair-stepping down. That's all I know. I hear you did, Rabbits. I mean, that's kind of why I nibbled, because I'll watch this thing. I don't think it's a major low here. I mean, if you just look at it by itself, I mean, that is pretty ugly of a sell-off. And you know we caught everybody long. So it's really hard way to give any type of bullish count. If this, because this was a possibility, this was the 1-2 and we were starting an explosion higher. I don't know how you'd ever count that. I mentioned maybe you called this the low, this was 1 up, and this is ABC down. We're going to ignite here, but we'd have to ignite and go straight up. So I still don't think that's the count. I think we're just sitting over here. We need a 2 over there somewhere. This was too quick of a sell-off to correct a 6-month advance. And I'd agree there's some seller fatigue. That'll give us this 10-1 to 10-6 for a while, is what I think. So check us out in Discord, 40 bucks a month. Anybody interested? That's where the action is. We're going to still try to do YouTube videos. I mean, last night we did a Discord only YouTube. We're going to start doing more of that, taking care of the paid subscribers. I still try to do a little bit on Twitter, YouTube, but not near enough to be trading off of. So at 40 bucks, I think that's, a lot of people charge way more than that. We're trying to just provide good, solid value day in and day out. I mean, the sell-off, I mean, I think you just look at the picture here and see, I mean, I think we're going to get the sell-off somewhere down here, let's just say at the end of August. I mean, this is August 31st. That'd be my guess. The rest of August stinks. Then we'll try to turn it around. Right, and I got that chart on my phone. I mean, volume's been horrible here. That's why I thought the rally to 12,000, 1, 2 wasn't working. No volume. It was acting like we were still in a correction. I thought we was in a correction, and we still are in a correction. So pretty happy about selling Litecoin at 99.40. That dog's setting to 78. So hopefully we can pick a low in there. There's some Elliott wave targets down around 71, but then again, then it goes to like 63. So I'm just shying away from that one. And earlier, yesterday, Bitcoin rallied, 200 or 300, and Litecoin fell off $3. So I just can't get a rhyme or reason for that Litecoin trade. So I'm not going to take it. I think we're headed lower, so should just take a vacation, not worry about it. Bigger picture beyond sub 9,000 is, and we've shown this for anybody new. The blue 4 was the major low at 31.25. Actually, these labels, I don't know why TradingView does that. This is 31.25, means we're going to new highs. We had the 1 up. We're going to do the 2 down, and then we got a wave 3 coming, which has to go. I mean, that to go to like 20,000 plus, 24,000. Then I'd say we go to 24,000, we'd go 24,000 violently, and then let's say right at 36,000. So do your own research. Don't take that as solid. And since I'm a registered investment advisor in the state of Illinois, let's going to run this real quick. Hold on.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns.
So yeah, I mean, if this is the 1-2, then we got an unbelievable rally coming, and maybe let's just say 36,000 Bitcoin. And that could turn into a lot more than that. So, but again, I'm good, I think, looking out 3 weeks. So I think that's my strong suit. Beyond that, I think you have to be careful. So I think this is really reaccumulation. We're just going to clean out the slate a little bit before we go higher. So that's my thoughts. So that's all I got. Again, I don't know whether Nick and I will go at 6, since I think given a good enough update, there's not a lot of news to talk about. We're in the middle of a correction. So Nick and I over in Discord taking care of other business. So big action, we might be live at 6. Otherwise, I'll jump on here by myself when I can. So I think my camera's locked, but we'll catch you later. Be safe trading.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard D. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stock runner on Wall Street, and by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell following was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907, I created the Magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the Magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who wanted my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and created the Richard D. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I did not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff stock market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market and can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.